Hey guys, welcome to Tuesdays with Carly for LGBT advice. This week we're doing coming out stories, so you get to hear mine. Not very exciting or epic or anything. It's actually I came out over the course of a lot of years, kind of. You'll get it once I start explaining it. Backstory, I knew I was gay. Well, I knew I liked girls. When I was 11, I had this mad crush on this girl named Darlene, and God, I loved her. It was like this total puppy love nonsense. Then didn't really accept it until about 8th grade because I guess I didn't really think it was an option for me. Like, I knew about gay men, but I guess I didn't really think like I could be gay at all. It just didn't, I don't know, it sounds kind of naive, but I just didn't really think of it. And then 8th grade rolls around and the girl Darlene is like, yeah, I'm bisexual. And I was like, what's that? You know? And then she tells me, and I was like, shit, I'm bisexual. That makes so much sense. That's why I want to follow you around everywhere and be with you 24/7 and talk to you all the time. I can't really tell if I want to be you or be on you. Then, didn't really tell anyone though. Never told anyone. I told Darlene, the girl, but then, funny story is a guy that I hung out with found out somehow and was like, oh, I heard you're bisexual. And I was like, no, no, like mad denied it, right? No, no, no. So denied that, tried to kill those rumors as fast as I could. Then sophomore year rolls around, and I get sent to an all-girls boarding school. Yeah. And needless to say, end up meeting this girl, fall madly in love with her. And we end up getting caught that we're like in a relationship. That's strictly forbidden and against the rules and all that kind of stuff. So I had to tell my parents and told them that I liked girls, but told them that I was bi. I think the boarding school kind of was like, this happens to a lot of girls, don't worry, they'll go home and they'll be straight and blah, blah, blah. And plus I had just gotten arrested. So my parents had some more issues to deal with rather than like the fact that I liked girls. I think that was the least of their problems at the time. So they just kind of brushed it off, right? So then freshman year of college rolls around. First day, first class. Meet this girl. And immediately fall for her. Like that. It was crazy, actually. So a few weeks later, I tell my mom that I like this girl and I'm in a, whatever with her and stuff like that. And my mom goes, I knew you were going to fall in love with her from the first moment you started talking about her. I was like, oh shit, okay. All right. I think my mom, though, thought that it was more of like new school, new state, transition, like a phase, And so then I tell my dad a few weeks later because I was more scared to tell him than I was my mom. And I send him this huge, long text. And he doesn't text me back. I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. So then I sent him another text like, so, you gonna say anything or what? And he goes, I just wanted to call you. When you get a chance, will you call me? And I'm like, oh, fuck, I hate my life. I hate my life right now. And so I call my dad. I'm like on the verge of tears because I'm so afraid of what his response was going to be. Mind you, my parents are religious. My dad was raised Mormon. My mom was raised very old school Irish Catholic. Yeah, I've got that to deal with. So I'm really scared of his reaction. And he says, I'll always remember his reaction. He says, you're my princess, and no matter what, I'm always going to love you. As long as you're being a good person and you're happy, I'm happy. And I was just like, oh my God, Daddy, whoa, all that kind of stuff. So then I basically came out to him more than I did my mom, and he was way more accepting of it. I think it was spring break of that year, either spring break or summer, one of the two. I just know I was home for some reason. And I sit down with my mom. Because by this time I had finally accepted, all right, Carly, let's cut the shit. You're not bisexual. You are a flaming fucking lesbian. Let's just accept it. So I'd finally gotten over it. So I sit my mom down and I go, Mom, I'm gay. Like, I'm not bisexual. I don't want anything to do with boys. I only like women. And she kind of freaks out. There's yelling involved. A lot of, I wanted her to just be happy for me because I've been a very unhappy person a large majority of my life. Whether I'm unhappy with the way I dress or like my social status or my body. And I was finally starting to be happy. And I thought, hey, so my mom will be happy for me since I'm starting to feel comfortable with myself and I've found this issue and stuff. And no, she countered back with, why the hell would I be happy about that? And blah, 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 and all this stuff. So that didn't go over too well. Still a work in progress. Just talked to her about it the other day, and she told me it's not God's way, and that she's never going to accept it or be happy about it. Oh well, I'm happy. Then, when I told most of my friends, my little sister was the first friend I told. Actually, I told her in high school, and she was so supportive, so supportive. It made it so much easier to tell people. But most of my friends, the reaction I've gotten is, oh, okay, awesome. Like, nobody's really giving me shit. Nobody's, even a really, really religious guy friend I had was like, no, it's fine. He was actually even really supportive. I've told 2 of my ex-boyfriends. One of them thinks that it's just a phase. That's a whole bunch of bullshit. Then another one is like, oh, I'm really supportive and I'm happy and everything like that. Yeah, everyone except for my mom basically is supportive and happy about it and stuff like that. But as far as coming out goes, like my little bit when it comes to my mom, and for those of you who are, who have, or who are still going through the same issues with their parents, I've learned that it's a process. I can't expect her to be okay with it overnight. She has her own views, and she was raised in a very different time than I was, and I'm her only daughter, so I have to come to accept the fact that, hey, maybe she'll never be okay with it. It's unfortunate, and once I come out to my entire family, as in my aunts and my uncles and all my brothers, I have to come to realize that their opinion is their opinion and I can't change that. And if they're accepting, then that's amazing, but if they're not, then that's alright too, because I have so many people who are so accepting and so supportive, especially within the toddler community. I want to just say thank you, honestly, to everyone, to every single one of my followers. Accepting my sexuality has, in large part, been a lot of help from you guys. Realizing that you're not alone is one of the most beautiful things, I think. And it takes time. Maybe my mom will never accept me. But that's okay, because I'm happy. And I would way rather be happy and have my mom be unhappy and not be as supportive as I would like her to be than be lying to myself and be incredibly miserable. Because I did that for a long time and I was very unhappy. But now I'm really happy. For all of those who are working on coming out or who have just come out or who are thinking about coming out, just know that you're not alone. There's a huge community out there. We love you, we'll accept you, we'll take you in with open fucking arms and be the family that you might no longer have. Yeah, you're never ever alone. We're always here for you. Especially us here at LGBT Advice. It's my coming out story. Next week we'll start up with questions again. Make sure you send us them. Make sure you subscribe, follow our Tumblr, and reblog our videos. And know that you're never alone and that we all love you. See you next week. Bye. Anyway. God damn it. Put that on vibrate. Things like that, and my hair looks fucking retarded, so I'm gonna have to reshoot this entire goddamn thing. Fucking fuck.